8:15.
The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
John Henderson's film review.
Thanks to Rialto.
T'en as mis partout, dis donc. Ça court à quelle heure?
11h. Avant, j'ai des copies à corriger.
Police, passez pas ici.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Monsieur!
Oui!
À partir de maintenant, vous êtes placé en garde à vue.
Pourquoi l'accusé?
De meurtre.
Quoi? J'ai rien fait!
It's French. I've got no idea what's going on, but John Henderson does because he's seen the film and he knows what's going on in the subtitles. John Henderson, good morning.
Merde. Bonjour, comment ça va?
Yes, good morning.
Well, what we just heard then was the house getting busted and the cops dragging away this guy's wife to jail.
Right. Oh, I see.
20 years.
Because you're very smart.
Murder.
You're not even looking at the trailer and you know what's going on.
Oh, look, it was pretty tough stuff, and that was in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Okay.
I was all set to cry into my popcorn at this stage because it was such a lovely family scene. Little boy, mum and dad, obviously still in love, even though little Johnny's screaming around the house. And everything just looked so provincial. And then, bang, 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 cops everywhere. She's dragged off. Turns out she murdered her boss. She was actually trying to wash the blood off her jacket as the police arrived. Fairly damning evidence, I would have thought. And next thing, she's in jail.
Wow.
For 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah.
That's outrageous, John.
Well, the most outrageous thing is she actually didn't kill her boss. She's innocent.
Right. Okay. So there's well,
that's where this movie swings.
There has to be some innocence, otherwise there'd be no movie, right?
Well, you've got to be asking yourself, okay, if you're innocent, why are you busy scrubbing the blood of your boss off your jacket?
Yeah.
But that all is revealed in the film. And even though it's in French with subtitles, it's still fairly clever stuff.
Yeah.
So the main gist of this movie is her husband, who realises that his wife is innocent. They have gone to the appeals court. They've exhausted every legal avenue. No, you're guilty. We've got your DNA on the jacket. Not only that, but we found the murder weapon in the car park. It's got your fingerprints on it. It's not looking good for you. See you later. Well, she's losing the plot in jail. She's become very depressed. She's on suicide watch. He goes and sees her every other week because she is in a prison that's in the same town that he lives in with their son.
Yeah.
But then she's going, oh, they're going to shift me to the other end of France. And at that point, he decides to take matters into his own hands and bust her out.
I see. Oh, really? So it's a
family prison break.
It's
movie.
a prison break.
and the little 6-year-old boy's even involved. It's brilliant.
Oh, great.
Because at times I was thinking, oh, come on, this is silly.
Yeah.
But it's so well done that I was getting quite wrapped up in it. And this chap is a mild-mannered English teacher at the local polytech.
So he basically, the whole situation turns his personality round.
Oh, absolutely. By day, mild-mannered English professor at the local polytech. By night, armed maniac. Ready to go and bust his wife out of a jail that apparently no one can escape from. So how he does it is actually very, very clever. And, of course, the cops get wind of it, because they always do in these movies for some reason. I don't know how.
Yeah.
And they're literally half a footstep behind him for about the last third of the movie, which is where it really gets good, because it is quite exciting. It's a good film.
Good. What would you give it out of 5?
Oh, look, I'd roll it in at 3.5. And the funny thing is, yes, this is French subtitles, but I believe that the rights have been picked up by Paramount, and they're going to redo it in English with Russell Crowe.
Oh,
so
no.
If I was you, I would go and see the French version, because even though I'm no psychic, I would say this will be better than the English version. And while we're at it, another one that's getting remade, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
No. I mean, not that I've seen Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, but everyone raves about it in its current form.
It's still going great guns at Rialto, and it's been on for about 6 months.
It has, yeah.
Yeah, well worth a look, but they're redoing that, and rumour has it Brad Pitt.
I was going to say Brad Pitt. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and the girl is going to be played by...
Angelina?
No. That's probably a little long in the tooth now, though. Yeah, could do. No, it's the girl that that was in a movie late last year or earlier this year at Rialto, actually, and she was a young girl in the 60s growing up. She ends up being seduced by an older guy.
An Education.
Yes, her. Apparently she is going to be playing Elizabeth, so I'm not sure about that. I don't know how I go with these sort of films that are remade by Hollywood.
No.
What are your thoughts on that?
No, to go with the original. Go with the original every time.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I see the sequel to...
They're only making it for a dumb American
coming out.
audience.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you dumb it up or dumb it down or send it across?
Dumb it down, of course. They Hollywoodize it. Because the greater population doesn't want to read subtitles.
It's all about CGI these days. CGI's all the way.
Yeah.
You know, CGI's whiz bangs, big flashes.
Good-o. Oh, what did you give it a rating? I can't remember.
Oh, look, 3.5 out of 5.
3.5.
Anything for her. Probably 4 if you like French.
Okay. Anything for her was the name of the film. It's screening right now at Rialto.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Il se passe quelque chose, arrête de prendre moi une conne!
Ne me réveillera pas.
The Radio Wammo Breakfast. Catch that interview in video on demand at kiwifm.co.nz.